Welcome back to Limbus Company Daily Mirror Dungeon. It's update day. We've got a new banner, an exciting one at that too. Gotta collect my 300 lunacy. Excellent, excellent. Gotta get rid of this annoying notification. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got my smidgen of thread. Pequod Harpooner Heathcliff and First Mate Yisung. These are gonna be funny, that's for sure. How do I want to go about this? I think I said I'm going to do a 10 extraction first. I'm going to get the 2-star, and if I get the 2-star, then I'll use the Season 3 guaranteed one. Oh, interesting. They forgot to update this. Maybe they'll update it like next week or something when, you know, they add something else. There might not even be a banner next week. We'll see. Let's just get into it, okay? No 3-star apparent yet. Okay, only a single 2-star. It wasn't even the right one. That's rather rude. It's something from the season, but it's the wrong one. Alright, another 10 pull it is. Okay, give me Yisung, please. Give me Star Song. Okay. Chances are we got him here. There we go. You may call me Yisung. I am the first mate of the Pequod. Hello, Yisung. How are you doing, buddy? Again, we got 2 of them there. Now claim my, you know, little bit of shards. Okay. One more pull. If I don't get it on this banner, I will just shard it. But there's a 1/3 chance I get it here. Assuming it, you know, works properly. Wrong button. Like, if we go to probabilities, yeah, Pequod Heathcliff is here. Alright. Let's just give it a shot. Oh, wow, a 3-star. Wow, how wacky. How zany is it that we're getting a 3-star here? Oh, we're actually getting 2. Alright, then. Chances are good. This rope. Hold on tight. Or sink. Very nice. Do we get 2 of him? That would be funny. We sure do. Chances were my favorite, then. That's nice. And we also get a random 2-star. It was another star thing. Well, that's nice. The Heathcliff stars will actually matter for uptying him. I believe. Oh, of course. As always, we gotta check the most exciting part. What do we get? Blink, not tight. Once this blink is over. Rope Voyage. Oh, God. People, I'm sure there's some funny stuff you can do with rope. Yeah, definitely. Alright. Okay. 2 new ideas, though. Fun stuff, fun stuff. 2-star first, of course. How many tickets do I have? Do we have enough to get both of them to max? Definitely not. Do I have any boost tickets? No, okay. You can get all the... What? Okay, that was weird. Sure, we'll bring you to level 34 then. That's good enough. And we'll use all these on, Heathcliff. 34 is close enough. Okay. And let's first and foremost update you to 3. And see your story. Thus I must step up the occasion then. Very well. Wield the help harpoon, I shall. Look at him there. How cool. Alright. I mean, we can get a pretty vague sense of what the story is going to be about, just because, you know, this is stuff from Canto 5. See, is this approach not much more convenient? Ooh. Is he showing them how to, like, tie rope efficiently or something? The child was pointing at something with a gentle smile on his face. This plank of wood was once used to tie the sails to a mast, but now its primary function was to suffer as a practice target for the sailors. Okay, so they're practicing their harpooning. Makes sense. The plank was riddled with hundreds of marks from various weapons. But the deepest marks were the most recent, made by none other than the child himself. The secret, dear fellows, is alacrity. This isn't to say that you mustn't hurl your weapons with your weight behind it. However, wielding his spear, the child adjusted his stance once again. The spear was long and narrow, yet keenly whetted. It was perfect for both swinging and stabbing motions. Once the weapon has punctured the flesh of your foe, alter your center of gravity like so. This maneuver shall be followed by... Wait. That move looks way too advanced for us. Yeah, what kind of explanation is that, boss? That's like if we were in an art class and you asked us to draw a whole owl from 2 circles. I mean, yeah, that's how you draw an owl. So I love how it looks like he's pointing at the seagull with his perspective. There's also 2 of them here. Maybe that's lore. Maybe one of these is the one that, we see in Kanto 5 and is trained by Ryoshu. And maybe the other one dies to the whale. Maybe it's like a tragic love story. Is that so? The child made a peculiar expression as he rubbed his chin. He's probably starting to wonder if his instructions weren't getting through to the junior sailors. He was hoping that, with these training exercises, he could train the sailors to be stronger, so that more of them would survive when facing the inevitable waves. But it was no easy task. Facing the waves, challenging the whales, always resulted in losses. Lucky sailors met a swift death or were swept away to the sea by the waves. And the unlucky ones, taken by the whales. Some unlucky, wounded sailors survived the encounters with the whales. This meant that they had to watch as their own bodies and minds were slowly overwritten by that of the mermaids. Yep. Lower the skiff. The captain often ordered the child to lower the skiff. And the child knew exactly why. And the Pequod, no one was allowed to die. Not without the captain's explicit orders. But there had to be some other explanation for their disappearances, and that was what the skiff was for. The child used to protest the captain's orders. We could have at least tried to save them. Why did the ship have to sail directly into the waves? Why now? Also, in case it's not obvious by the color and by the mermaids here, this is the, I forget the name of the mermaid, the one you fight at the end of the first part of Kanto 5. The one that was in, the Tokyo Game Show trailer. You can kind of, see it there and, there. And, of course, the color scheme. But now, the child knew. The first mate still answers directly to the captain, and the captain could not be defied. That's why the child let the sailors play their silly pranks on him. That's why the child spent so much time trying to teach the junior sailors how to fight with these training sessions. But watching them disappear one by one from the ship made the child realize something, that in the end, nothing he did mattered. Once this voyage is over. He had not but a single wish left. And the most he could do to speed the voyage on, even a little bit, was to obey the captain of the Pequod without question. To obey Captain Ishmael. Yep. Of course. That'll be something. That's for sure, when we inevitably get that as an identity. Oh. Audio moment. Alright. Let's see. We'll, I don't have a lot of threads, so we'll look at what you do first before I choose whether or not to update you. Let's see, gain 2 poise, inflict 1 bind, inflict 2 bleed. A little bit of everything, as you'd really hope for. 2 poise count is pretty nice for skill 1, although it is a 2 coin skill 1, so there's a decent chance that, evens out if you have high poise potency. If we uptie it, what does it gain? On hit, inflict bind instead of it being on headset. Okay, very minor. Okay, here's the one that's notable. Relentless Stabbing, 4+4, 2 poise count, at 5+ poise, clash power +2. Once again, a 2 poise count gain on a 2 coin is a little... So that's fine. Headset gain poise. And the second coin inflicts bleed, and on crit, it reuses this coin 1 time max. And I assume it becomes 2 times if you upside again. 3 times? Oh! So this can become a 5 coin skill too if you have a lot of poise. Yeah, that's definitely tempting. I'm probably going to upside you. And then skill 3, gain 5 poise, gain 2 poise count. Once again, your poise count gain is not great. It becomes guaranteed instead of on hit here, though. So the thing is, you're always neutral on poise count, at least, which is good. Especially if you pair it with, Geogift or something. A gluttony skill 3 is actually really good for the sake of using the, the 4-leaf clover to our advantage. When you crit with 4-leaf clover, you gain even more poise. So that's pretty good. And inflict +6 bleed count on crit with that skill 3. That is nice. Yeah, I'll uptie that. No reason not to. Seems pretty worth it. Okay, this looks cool. What does your passive do? Yeah, on crit inflict 2 more bleed potency with a skill, 6 times per turn. And of course, the entire joke here being this: the second point of your skill 2 inflicts 1 bleed. With the passive, it becomes 3 bleed. As long as you keep on critting and you keep on doing it. Yeah, that's fun. I like that. Okay, but now, of course, we gotta look at the real star of the show. Okay, I can spend like literally all of, I guess I should use a level boost ticket one. I've got 2 of them. It does like nothing. But I mean, might as well. Yeah, we can get you to level 35, that's good. And then we're uptying you to 3 to start out with, and we'll see what your story is. It's time to kill the whale. Destroy the whale heart. Time to escape. Yeah, once again, that uptie art is the first is the same whale as we saw in the uptie art for Sarsang. The child held a dagger, sharp as a razor. His hands were trembling. Beads of sweat rolled down his forehead as he fixed his eyes upon the tip of the dagger. The child bit down a thick piece of rope in his mouth. He brought the dagger close to his forearm and cut. A pained weeping, quiet wailing, something in between. The rope could not contain such sounds from escaping the child's mouth, but his knife arm continued to cut. The child began cutting faster and faster, flesh splitting with every gash hewn by the dagger, lifting his tattooed flesh off his skin little by little. Because the brand of the middle must be removed. Is there really no place in the city that could remove his tattoos? Of course there are. No matter how special the middle's tattoos are compared to other augmentation tattoos, there has to be a solution somewhere in the city. But that wasn't how this child wanted to remove his tattoos. Regret for the choices he's made, shame of his past, brand of his alignment. There once was a woman whom he loved dearly. With her words, she broke his heart. Wrath and jealousy drove him to wander until he somehow found his way into the middle. Interesting. This is Kathy stuff, of course. But no matter how much time he spent as a part of the middle, there was no going back like this. All of that had to be removed by his own hands, and that's the only way he could be freed from them, so that he can stand proud before the one he loves when he returns. Yeah, Kanto 6 is going to be something else. I do not know enough about Wuthering Heights to say for sure, but it is not a very healthy relationship, that's for sure. In case it wasn't obvious, that this is what the child thought. That is why this child continues to mutilate himself. Oh, it's just like Hong Lu's. No, I won't make the joke. I already did, though. Perhaps the child boarded the ship in hopes that, in the far lakes, they would not be able to pursue him. The child killed many things as he toiled the Pequod's harpooner. He killed mermaids to turn their flesh into jerky. He killed pirates that got in the way. He even hunted whales. He was the captain's harpoon, always striking where the captain ordered the child to strike. Killing wasn't anything new or difficult for the child. The child ended countless lives with his own hands when he was a part of the middle. But things have changed since then. Back then, he killed by choice. Now, he no longer trusts himself, so he kills under the captain's orders instead. He clearly recalled what the captain declared. Once this voyage is over, everything will come to be. The future the child wanted, the path that this child truly wished to go in, an old love he so dearly wanted to meet again. The child believed that once this voyage is over, they will all return. Thus, he continues to tear his own flesh. Thus, he continues to pierce the whales with his harpoon. Yeah. Queequeg's story is, it's really unfortunate, that's for sure. And of course, the Heathcliff spin on it is, a lot more toxic from the, the Kathy side of things. But the self-harm is just never good. Yeah, look at that, 2 envy skills. That's cool. Let me quickly, how much thread do I need? Okay, a little bit. Let me get some thread. You're probably not gonna get anything soon. And if you do, I can just use boxes. I'm just gonna do the entire thing with Mirzo's shards. Why not? Okay. But now back to actually seeing what you do. So skill 1, 3 plus 4, gain 3 poise count on use, so it's always positive. Gain aggro to the skill slot next turn and a little bit of bleed. If we uptie, it becomes 4 poise count on a skill 1 with 2 coins. That's pretty good. And 5 aggro next turn. Skill 2, Snag Harpoon, 4 plus 4, 3 coins. Gain aggro, poise for every bleed on target. This is your only poise potency gain, I'm fairly certain. So it's not great, but it's decent. On crit, inflict bleed count equal to 1/4 of bleed potency on target. Okay. Very interesting, that's for sure. If we uptie it, it becomes bleed count equal to 1/3 of bleed potency on target. Also, this is a max of 10, so this you could theoretically get up to 10 poise if target has 30 bleed, which is possible, especially on enemies that can't like attack or something. So it could happen. And then finally, Sever Not. At high MV resonance, gain clash power and coin power respectively. I think at high MV absolute resonance, it gains something else at uptie, like bleed, and like more bleed, more bleed, more damage on crit. And it becomes, yeah, more coin power. Requires more HP for bleed, but even more bleed, yeah, even more bleed, 50% damage on critical hit. And then your counter skill is actually notable, so we'll look at it. It's gain 2 aggro, gain defense level up for every poise on self, max 10. On a counter, not bad. And it gains a power, it gains slightly more aggro. Oh, the passives actually, like, change significantly at uptie. Gain offense level and defense level up next turn every time an ally is attacked, max 6. More damage, 0.4% more damage for every 1% missing HP. But if we uptide, it becomes... Gain 2 of each instead of the allies from the Pequod, and the max increase to 6. 1% more damage for every 1% of missing HP. Oh, that is uncapped. So if you are at 1% HP remaining, which, you know, won't realistically happen, you'd do 99% more damage. I was expecting that to be capped or something. That is good. 0.3% more damage for every 1% missing, max 30. Okay, yeah, that's an upside, that's for sure. Very cool seeming stuff, though. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna kind of rely on some good points EU gifts to actually get your poise running, but the bleed potential is definitely there. I guess we should probably try running like a combo like bleed poise team for this. But we're doing Mirrodon too hard. We're definitely have the new units. Definitely having pirate. You're a bleed poise unit, I suppose. Yeah, okay. We'll throw you on, and then someone else is good with poise. Let's see. I don't know how beneficial. We need another 2-star. We could throw on like She-Ishmael. That's not a bad choice. I mean, the answer here has got to be one of you two, I think. Either She-Ishmael or LCR Faust. LCR Faust is just really good, though. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. She-Ishmael is a maybe later down the line. But of course, we got to throw on Star Thing. I guess we could... Alright, so this will work. Star Saying... Sunshower is still a heat. They're not changing it to Evolve until 2 weeks' time, in case you were unaware. So no worries about that yet if you don't have it update for. Just probably get it to update for sooner rather than later. Heathcliff gets Pequod Harpooner. Do we want Yasunyata or Teleport? Probably Yasunyata. Although, you know, we do have a lot of Envy on this team, so maybe we could go for the Envy. You know what? Yeah, let's go for Teleport. We don't need the Sandy from Yasunyata. We'll have Fluid Sac. And of course, throw on Kurokumo. Since you are some bleed... Yeah, 10 bleed. That's not bad. I guess our bleed infliction isn't the best on this team. Maybe I'll add, like, Rhino Gregor sometime along the way, though. That'd even it up roughly, I think. And finally, Pirate. Yeah. Do we have Gluttony on this team? Not really. Liquor Domain's good, though, so we'll roll with this. We'll roll with this. This looks good enough for me. And we'll see just how well we can use these new units. First, you first, you first. It's a poise team, so everyone here basically, like, wants a decent bit of, like, skill slots, so... Pretty much anyone would benefit from more skill slots. And here they are in battle. Looking pretty cool. That's for sure. The giant, like, harpoon. Of course, yours is like a arm cannon kind of harpoon. Okay, so let's see. I need to figure out how these units work, get into the habit of them. So for you, it really doesn't matter what you go with first because you're gonna gain poise count no matter what. This one just gives you poise potency, which is kind of bad, but it's kind of good too. If you crit, you can gain a bunch more here. So maybe if we're lucky. I think this should work. Sever not immediately. I mean, probably for winning a clash, we need the sanity. We could fluid sack immediately. I guess that's always true. Always safe bet. Very nice. It's such a funny animation. He just leaps away. This Star Saying seems cool. Also seems like a fairly like emotional like voice from. Oh, that was all ads. That was lucky. I'm doing fluid sack. Wasn't that lucky? That's cool too. I'll do an enemy team probably tomorrow or something. Most Yisung identities aren't like too like emotional, you know. He got a very relatively like monotone voice, I guess. Is monotone the word I'm looking for? Kind of. You know, it's very, very emotional in this one, which makes sense. This song's not as monotone as he was, you know, before the end of Canto 4. More so just because this is the. I mean, it's not the first idea you've gotten since Canto 4, of course, for him, but you know, more eco resources, that's pretty good. Cannot lie. We do not have a lot of cost, though. We'd like to build that up a little bit. For floor 1, we really can't do much to build it up. The second floor shop is rarely anything too good. We just need to make sure we get like a unit or two. I guess our priority is going to be getting a Poiseo gift if it shows up. That's ever not. That's your skill 3, yeah. Okay, your skill 3 is like the one that's like horizontal, while your skill 2 is the one that's kind of like diagonal. That's how I gotta like tell them apart. Yeah, everyone is doing great on sanity now, though, especially thanks to that fluid sack. Oh, that just killed. Huh. Inconvenient. Just remember the flow. You've got this one in the bag. My plan is either next floor. If we have enough cost to afford a 3-star, I'll probably throw on Rhino, Merso. But if not, I'll probably try and get like probably Hook Hawing Loose, since that's another really good bleed unit. I don't think his bleed is his bleed count good. I don't remember how good his bleed count is. I don't think it's anything too special though. His bleed potency is the main thing, and the fact that he's really good at clashing and stuff for a 2-star especially. There we go, nice. We likely are going to see an event here. Could give us a good ego gift. Oh yes, we got. No matter what, we take an event here. Okay, sure, we'll take it, I guess. It gets it out of the pool. That's the good thing. And we'll give them one for Slash Week. It's the safer option. Nice and safe. Okay. I mean, this looks good. No stabbing. This isn't gonna gain. This isn't gonna do like the crits necessary for it to keep on going. I'd like to see that sooner or later, but I think it's gonna rely a lot on getting good crit ego gifts. Like once again, I'm gonna keep on saying this, but if only we could give Star Saying the Blade Lineage Song passive. If only that was possible somehow. Maybe one day though. Maybe one day we're gonna get like a mirror dungeon gimmick where like you can duplicate a center and you have like 2 identities in the same center or something. Could be funny, who knows. I hope in the future mirror dungeons keep on adding in more like levels of like variety. Because if they just keep on getting longer and longer, I will blow up. Nice. And Pirate should be able to get the kill, yep. Good stuff. Now we've got the boss of this floor. It's not gonna be anything too bad. There are some, like, you can get, like, some weird stuff on the first floor of this. That is the, Inquisitor, Proceeding Inquisitor. Okay. No, it is not, it's the robot. Proceeding Inquisitor is London. Envy? Pride? Something like that? You know, this is a weird fight, though. Because this is a fight you don't see in Mirror Dungeon 2 normal at all. You used to see it like we used to see it like back then in Mirror Dungeon 1 times. This was like a very frequent like floor 2 boss. There's the variety of this. It was either like 4 of these guys or it was like, 2 of these guys, 2 pink shoes guys, stuff like that. They were common back in Mirror Dungeon 1 era, but not anymore. Strange to think that back in Mirror Dungeon 1 times we'd run, 3 people on floor 1. Such a small amount of people. Like, what are you gonna do with 3 people? Am I right? Like nothing, I think. You've only got skill 1s in your hand and in your next to draw Heathcliff. Doing a great job. Okay. I mean, Wound Flared is stupid good for bleed, so we'll take that. We've got a lot of good Wrath skills, I think. Do we have a lot of good Wrath skills? I don't think so. We've got a lot of good bleed skills, I think is more so what I'm trying to get at. What do we want here? Nothing. This is sinking, this is charge, this is rupture. Radiant skill could be nice. I think I'd much rather just add, like, you, though, right? Bunch of bleed count? Yeah. Oh, yeah, especially with Wound Clarity. You inflict just so much bleed. Yeah, we'll throw you on the team. Egos are free here. We'll throw in, like, Regret and... Alright, it does that. Rude. And Pursuance. And we could take Hook Lu right now if we wanted. I do kind of want to. No. We don't need him yet. That's the thing. I'd rather save the cost in case, something pops up on floor 4. And that we want to get that more. Okay, Pierce Weak. Risky encounter. Alright. What could this be? Is it just these guys? Yeah, okay. Makes enough sense. We've got a lot of Pierce on this team, though, so you guys are in for a world of hurt. As they say. Yeah, we're ambushing you. You resist Gluttony, but you're weak to Pierce, so it evens out. Okay, where'd he go? There he is. You couldn't see where he was for a second there, I'm sure. And look at that, 14 bleed potency from that. I know it's also partially because that's a skill that does a lot of bleed. But most of its bleed is when you're low HP. Or not most of it, but like a third of it. Somewhere in that ballpark. It's struggling there. You should probably just counter then. You're gonna take a lot of damage. That's fine. So be it. Maybe if we're lucky, someone else will kill that guy beforehand. No one else is gonna kill that guy beforehand, though. Oh? Heathcliff's trying. He sure did kill this guy. Is he the only one left, actually? Oh. I really didn't think everyone else would have been dead, but that makes enough sense, I guess. We did do a lot of damage. The only reason anyone actually targeted him is because everyone else died that turn. Okay, normal fight or Abno? We'll go Abno. We need Eo gifts desperately, so I'm gonna try and prioritize every Abno we can get to. Or every focused encounter we can get to. 66. Fine. Our speed values are high enough that this will not be too big of an issue, I do not think. You're gonna have to go for a bad clash. You can snag harpoon this thing. You can, like... There we go. That's clashing everything. Couple neutrals. I think we can manage. That's a stagger. That's good. We won one of the neutrals. The other neutral is Rodion, so we'll see if that gets won. Snag harpoon, since it's, exploiting these guys' envy weakness. Impale is resisted, unfortunately, because it's pride. And we lost this 50-50. That's fine. That's the 50-50 I'd prefer to lose. Rodion is kind of the most expendable person on our team right now, I feel. Because she is like a bleed poise unit. But we really need to help her poise count with the Eagle Gifts before she's going to do too much for us, I think. What are you going for? Everything? Alright. Sounds good to me. We do this. Seems good. Foregone conclusion. A little overkill on this guy. We're not gonna, like, crit, though. We actually did crit, huh? That was a... What was that? 25% chance? Yeah, 5 points. I believe. Snag Harpoon is one of those skills, or I guess Snag Harpoon specifically, the Heathcliff skill 2. It keeps on throwing me off because it looks like it's like 2 attack, but it's because the third coin happens like in like the same like motion as the second coin. So it just looks a little strange if you aren't expecting it, I suppose. Yeah, you're getting a lot of haste. That's good to see. Thanks to curriculum vitae. We'll be able to spend that sooner or later. Okay, you get that kill. Everyone else is on clash duty. We love clash duty. And you guys kill top right? That'll work. Yeah, because you killed with your skill 3, Gregor did have a big coin boost. Doesn't matter too much on a 2-coin identity, but you know. It's still a +2 power, effectively, assuming you get double heads. Where'd he go? There'd he go. Endlessly entertaining identity, that's for sure, with this skill 2. Like, I can just make that one joke every time he jumps into the air. And like any of you guys who don't have object permanents, you're doomed. You're never gonna know where he goes. Hopefully all of you guys have object permanents, but you know, you never know. Could be like some like 3-year-old watching. 3-year-olds have object permanents. Do they? Is that when they gain it like 1-year-olds don't or something? Or like babies don't? I don't know, I'm not an expert on this kind of thing. Believe it or not, I don't know. Well, this is actually pretty good for us right now. A bunch of cost. Which way do we go? Is it my way? No, you have to turn around. Didn't you just say no U-turns? Okay. That's what I was doubting myself there. I don't know why. I think you always get that one right. That is a really unfortunate thing for me to mess up, though, because that would have been so good for us. Okay, we're trying to clash the best we can. Like this. Envy Resonance goes hard, I think. These guys might resist Envy. I don't know. You need to get heads, thank you. Yeah, this one definitely dies. But the other one, this one we're, you know, hitting a couple times because the other one's getting hit by opportunistic slash. It's not living this. Nice. Okay, 2 down is good for us. That's how we get the event to happen sooner. And then this turn we weaken you, but we don't necessarily want to kill you. That might kill you, honestly, who knows. Oh, you're being targeted. You should probably redirect that then instead. Okay, that'll work then. And you guys are just going to be on attack duty. Like that. Looks good. Next turn we take down the big cyborg. And all will be good. Pretty much. Then we turn off the factory and then we can kill them for real. Chances are the minions will be dead by that point. Hopefully Gregor doesn't do far too much damage here. Definitely could happen though. Gregor moment. Okay, yeah, the crit did a fair bit of damage. Luckily it wasn't too much though, so next turn we can pretty easily finish him off and finish off his minions. And then press the button 3 times. Press the skip button a couple times too, that's an important part, you can't forget about that. Yeah, investigate the factory. You're at 28 HP, you've got a fair bit of bleed. Do we have Snag Harpoon? We do not. Probably should have saved that then, that's how we would have gained a bunch of poise. I'm kind of not really playing Heathcliff optimally right now, because I think you gotta like use his skill 1 like a couple times and then his skill 2. In order to get like the poison amount like up decently. Everyone go over there too, why not? Why not? Foregone conclusion is overkill on this guy. Yeah, 242 damage with that. Deep cuts is overkill on this guy just because they're kind of weak in general, not because it's like... I mean, the skill's good, don't get me wrong, but it's not like something insane. You know, we're just gonna build up some poison on you for the joke. I mean, bleed on you for the joke. We are building up poise too in the process because of how this stuff works. Do you love the city you live in? No, skip. Do you love the city you live in? No, skip. Do you love the city you live in? No, skip. I think I'm getting more efficient at that, which is good. Love to see it. The hurdly event speed run. I think that would be a pretty thrilling category. How quickly can you press the buttons in the correct order? And at what point is spam clicking faster than just pressing skip? I think after you do the checks for the first and second one, but the third one, you just skip immediately, but like when you proceed, you then immediately skip. If you know what I'm saying at all. I don't know. Oh, that actually just barely killed. Usually you take a little bit more damage than that. I think we used all of our good skills already, though, so we're just kind of using the dredges of our decks. Floor done, though. Oh, endorphin kit. This is perfect, yeah. When gaining poison, skills gain 1 poison, 1 poise count. If the skill's affinity was envy, gain 2 poison, 2 poise count instead, yeah. Don't mind if I do. It's not that good for Heathcliff. That's the issue. Because Heathcliff gains poise on his skill 1 once and his skill 2 twice. His skill 2 is envy, though, so it'll gain 2 poise potency and 2 poise count on top of what it already does. Like, we'd really want... I think we just really want the, probably the Clover, really. Nebulizer's good, too. I guess what would be really good for you would be, because you gain 4 poise count. It becomes 6 poise count if we can get the pile of rocks, whatever it's called. The Wishing Cairn one. That would not be a bad idea. Sure. You need to redirect that, then you can clash this guy, and then you have a one-sided, you can go on whoever you want, so just hit that guy, because it's the least likely to win the clash. Seems good. Looks promising. I do wonder if Captain Ishmael is going to end up being, like, Pride Resonance oriented. I'm kind of wondering, because, like, both of these Pequod units have Pride skill 1s. And, you know, Pride is definitely the sin I'd most closely affiliate, Ahab with. Now, unlike something like Chrome or Dongbrain, because Ahab didn't, like, actually distort, she just kind of just went straight to ego, because she's built different, I suppose. We don't know what Pekatule, like, type distortion she would have turned into, because, you know, Cromer's, like, lust-like, Dongbrain's is, like, gluttony-like before he gets his ego and when he's, you know, corroding. But, like, Ahab definitely seems to be Pride. Without a doubt. So I wonder if that's what's being built around. Especially as Blind Obsession is a Pride ego. Chances are Blind Obsession is going to be fueled pretty perfectly by Captain Ishmael. That's my expectation, at least. Would be surprised if it wasn't the case. But you never know with Project Moon. They occasionally go for some zany choices. Like, the fact that the middle's entire gimmick is Envy Resonance is really funny. Well, not the kind of thing you would have really expected, I don't think. Although, I guess I mean, the entire joke is just, you know, it's because they're purple. Because that's what Tanya wore, like, a purple outfit, and we know she's from the middle in Ruina. The actual, like, mark gimmick for middle makes perfect sense, though. Ooh. Can anyone do this? Yes, easily. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You've got best chances. You gotta be kidding me. 5% failure. At least we still gain 20 cost. I've had some unfortunate luck today. Also some unfortunate skill with some of these events. Like, I turned down the sign because I overthought it. I was gonna choose the top option, but then I was like, wait a second, isn't this the wrong option? But I just was overthinking it entirely. And now because of a 5%... The thing is, if Gregor went for it, Gregor needed to succeed 2 95% chances. So Gregor had a slightly worse chance of doing it. Same with the other person who had a good chance. So Rodion was the best chance, because she had a 95% chance of survival. Or success, not survival. Yeah, we're killing Rodion now, in case it isn't obvious. She's dying for that one, undeniably. Ambushed. Bam. Quick Jabs is doing nothing. You are going to be staggered here, without a doubt. And I say that because, you know, your stagger bar was a little bit, it was a little bit above your current HP threshold, so a single, like, fly could have knocked you down in that state. That's some good bleed counts in this guy's. Oh, yeah, if you snag Harpoon, you're gonna gain a bunch of poise here. And there too, really. Is it on use? Oh, that's Severnot, that's not snag Harpoon. It is on use though, so you're not gonna gain poise here because I forgot these are different skills for a second. Once again, they're both envy. A little bit off-putting. You do die here though. Yeah. And now we get to use this one. We gain a bunch of poise. Not really that much, I guess. The target didn't have the most bleed. And we don't really have a lot of poise potency, so it's not... Or we don't have a lot of poise count right now, so it's not really the best thing for him to get anyways. It's fine. Okay. Just this guy left, I think? And Gregor definitely gets the kill. Nice. Looks good. And Pierce, of course. Definitely Pierce. Pierce 100%. Poise is starting to become a very Pierce-like associated skill. It started out very Slash-like oriented, I feel like, with stuff like Kurokumo and Blade Lineage. Microphone is Severnot. Probably Severnot, honestly. You're struggling, that's how it goes sometimes. Ooh. Scary. Yeah, we save Snag Harpoon for someone who actually has like a fair bit of bleed on them so we can gain poise on Heathcliff. Also, Severnot kills. I don't think Snag Harpoon would have killed. Wonderful strike. Oh. They should make some of the announcers have special voice lines for like certain identities. That would be funny, I think. Although some of them I don't think... I think it's kind of for the best that we don't talk too much in-game about, like, the effects of using certain identities for sinners. Like, whenever, like, Dante's like, hey, Sinclair, you're going grip mode. And then Sinclair's like, why are you doing this to me, manager? I don't think we really need to see that, because we know Sinclair does not like it, that's for sure. Also the fact that apparently, you know, using identities has, you know, negative effects. In the source that sometimes, like, something carries over. A little bit concerning, I'd say. Flasher, huh? That's dogs. Of the plural variety, of course. Okay, Severnot will be good here. Or we'll, yeah, Severnot. Severnot this guy. Go for some random clashing against the rest of these guys, I think. Like, relentless stabbing this. You can weighty bash this. We're actually getting the Envy Resonance off here. Well, you need a 4 Envy Resonance to gain Coin Power +1? Okay, that's pretty convenient then. Yeah. Yeah, we're killing the big guy, though. So now you're gonna roll fairly decently right now. Once again, we're not going for the full Envy team right now because, then we probably wouldn't be using V-Song. I want to use both the new units right now. That's why I'm going for the Poise Bleed shenanigans. Okay, Opportunistic Slash is going to do a little bit of damage. Nice. Stack the bleed, excellent. No crit there, unfortunate. You didn't have any poise, I don't know why you would crit there. You do have a lot of bleed now, though. I guess you don't have any potency, though. That can be changed. It's based on use, you know. If target has 23 bleed, they're going to gain 7 poise potency immediately. Not like poise count, though, so it's not going to be great, but, yeah. Them's the breaks. You're also clashing bad, so we probably shouldn't have you actually clash that. I mean, this is probably overkill on you, but that's fine. No, we want Gregor to clash. I'm fine with a little bit of overkill. Look at that poise. Look at that crit we got. Really mattered. Yeah, that one's going sad because of instincts. Did I clash the other dog? Did I forget? I might have just forgotten. That is an unfortunate series of evasions. Oh no, that was the one clashing the other dog. What am I saying? A lot of bleed, huh? Oh, I guess that is what Queequeg Snaggerpoon does. Queecliff. A little bit of a silly name, that's for sure. Queecliff. Makes enough sense though, because it is Queequeg Heathcliff. Okay, we're gonna try seeing if we can just straight up stagger you with all these attacks. Because we can't clash you well without egoing, and I'd rather not ego yet. Because I am greedy with my resources, it would seem. Yeah, you take like more damage when in this mode, right? You've just got like some fragile or something. So that's good. Yep, just you left. And you are still, believe it or not enraged, so we'll do a little bit of damage here. We'll have you clash with that for the joke. But then I mostly just wanted to get your actual attack out of the way so we could stack the bleed easier. Oh, that's another rude evade. We really shouldn't have clashed. We should have had Heathcliff clash, yeah, because then he would have at least gotten some stuff from the bleed. Oh well. We do not quite stagger you right now, unfortunately. We get close. You have a lot of bleed, thanks to Queecliff. And thanks to Mercer, I assume. We do in fact stagger you, though. So that's good. But our bleed potency infliction is really good. Wound cleared, my beloved. It really makes any poison. It makes Rhino Gregor stupidly good for bleed. Like, he's really good for bleed, like, count, don't get me wrong. He's got no bleed potency himself beyond, like, the bleed count. Which is, you know, not bleed potency unless they don't have any bleed. Remember, we want to go the rupture pathway. We want to take some healing, pride resistance, get some healing. Not bad, not bad. I guess we'll just take prejudice, though. We get a shop now. 490. We want to get Hook Blue right now, I think. Oh, Clover, absolutely. Yeah. Voracious Hammer, does this pay off at this point? It might. We just want more skill 2s, right? I think so. We'll add you to the team. Since you're free. Sure, that'll work well enough. And do we want anyone else while we're here? No. We'll consider getting someone else like next shop or something. Wayne is good. I want to just save cost though. There's still 2 more shops up and coming. Oh, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. We're gonna stare at you until we give you give us your eyeball. Risky encounter, love to see it. Long we need to build up some sanity. That should be hopefully fine. He can clash here, but I have no promises whether or not it'll go well. Yeah, it's not gonna go well. You can land Evolution, though. That's probably gonna do decently. You also kind of want to ego up. Should be just Fluid Sac. Oh, we can go for the Gluttony or the Gloom Resonance. I'll go for that for the joke. Some bad clashes are going on right now, but it's floor 4. No one's gonna die to these guys. We are losing a lot of clashes, though. Kinda hurts. Yeah, exposing weakness does do a fair bit of damage, but you know, it's Queecliff. You can take it. You're also gaining a bunch of offense level up thanks to the amount of damage you've taken. Because it's based on you gain, for every hit, you gain 2 offense level up and 2 defense level up next turn if it is on a Pequod ID, and you sure are a Pequod ID. So you sure just do have 8 offense level up this turn, it seems. That's pretty good. Yeah, 9. Because someone else got hit, I think. Yeah, because other people got hit too. Yeah, that's true. You got a little bit of fragile too, but you know, I don't think it's really gonna matter too much. This guy's dead. I know getting 3 poise. It's not bad, and it's kind of bad. Oh, you've got 2 things though. You can just build a bunch of poison out this turn, then that'll work. That's an important thing to do, after all. Rampage, nice. A lot of bleed. A lot of damage. Yeah, this isn't really making the most of, our offense level up, just going for 2 skill 1, it's like one-sided, stuff like that. But it's fine. Because, like... Oh, one person took a hit last turn, so... You can snag Harpoon. Unfortunately, the guy that doesn't have any... You can Sever Knot it then if it doesn't have any bleed, since you don't gain any poise. Yeah, that works. Yeah. No Envy Resonance, unfortunately. We could have always tried to go for another Envy skill. We can always, like, Hex Nail or something. We do have Envy Egos to use. So when we do have Sever Knot in, like, future boss fights and stuff, we can definitely play around a little harder. Because it's a pretty nice bonus. Yeah, like, right now, unfortunately, you just have double Snag Harpoon. You don't actually have either of these as Sever Knots. But, that's a big Envy Resonance, so it's still cool. Also, there was a bad clash going on that I just didn't bother doing anything about. A little bit less than cool. You can live, though. You do have a lot of poise right now, especially thanks to the endorphin gift. Yeah, the guaranteed crits, so the fact that he's, just net positive on crits with basically everything. That's a Pirate Gregor moment right there. Oh, you've got a lot of poise now thanks to that target. That's cool. Had enough bleed that Snag Harpoon gave you a lot of poise. And it's just you left as ambush kill. It crits and... Good kill? No. Oh yeah, you don't gain any additional damage on crits. That's right, that's the issue with you. Your crits just do the 20% more damage. It's good for bleed, though. That's kind of the important thing, I think. A clash here. Oh no, you're gonna win the clash. You didn't actually win the clash. I was actually hoping you'd win the clash because then you'd bleed to death. Maybe I should have gone for the other skill with Honglu then. Actually, that might not have had enough coins. He might not have bled to death if we did that. Maybe, I don't know. Keep on going to this way. Slash or blunt? Slash, yeah. Not really that much of a question. Do we have any blunt attacks on this team? You're skill 1, and that's it, yeah. Plus, blunt attacks are going to be like K-Corp or N-Corp or something. We'd much rather taking a nice Kanto 2 fight. Yep. We can get the Envy Resonance. Not the Absolute Resonance, but we gain the Clash Power +1, Coin Power +1 from doing this. You're struggling. We've got a lot of these resources. We can land Evolution pretty safely. It's not going to do a lot of damage, but it wins the Clash. And that's the important part. But we actually lose with Foregone Conclusion. That's sad. Oh, you could see the offense level up being gained by Heathcliff there, from an ally being hit. When we do get Captain Ishmael, I'm sure it's going to be really fun just running like just the 3 Pequod units. I highly doubt we're going to get any Pequod units beyond that, especially since Pip doesn't actually like fight. Like, we could always get, like, unnamed Pequod guys, that's true. Like, we don't know what 2-star we're going to be getting alongside Captain Ishmael whenever we get that. Could be, like, a nameless Pequod person, could be Pip or something. They could always just make the obvious joke of being like, yeah, here's Pip Sinclair. Because chances are Pip may just be an adult, as strange of a thing as that is, because of, like, fixer laws. You can't be a fixer unless you're 20, and you need to be, and whalers are a type of fixer. Pip might have just been, like, a add-on, though. There's not, like, any guarantee that he was actually a whaler. He might have, it seemed like he was just an orphan tagging along or something. Hey, QE time. This is a good fight for building up poise, though, and building up... We can bleed you to death fairly easily, I feel like. Right? Like, we just gotta start stacking it. I guess you may, like, run out of bleed count pretty quickly, though. That's the one issue. We also are not winning these clashes. We kind of need to let these attacks go through. Yeah, that's fine. You're not going to stagger or something. They're going to do a lot of damage, don't get me wrong, but I don't think they should stagger necessarily. Was anyone actually favored here? You were favored. Okay. You should do that so it goes relatively soon then. You're going to lose 4 bleed count. We're inflicting what? Not a lot of bleed count this turn, yeah. Oh, that's some bleed count. Okay. This we might be fine on bleed count then. Based on that logic. You're running out of bleed count now, but you know, Merso's gonna inflict some, Honglu's gonna inflict some. It should be actually just barely enough to keep you, like, at a positive bleed count. If all things go according to plan. I'll think the Honglu's the, like, 3 he'll inflict, because that's the difference in speed. Yeah, 30 bleed, 6 count. That's some good stuff. You attack us a little bit here, you do some high damage mounts. You do buff Heathcliff in the progress, though, and you do deal yourself a bunch of self-damage. Also, you're inflicting some plus coin drop, that's rude. Luckily, now our tanks have all the aggro, and the aggro has done, like, nothing for us. Cool! God, I love aggro. Sure, I'm glad it's, like, a really efficient thing. What are your weaknesses? You're neutral to blunt, okay, makes enough sense. We've got to redirect those two somehow. Inflict more bleed count, that's definitely going to be a priority. This will inflict more bleed count, and that'll inflict 4 bleed count. Yeah, it's the speed difference. More bleed. More bleed. And it's just boys, but close enough. You're being attacked here, that's fine. You're being attacked, and you're probably going to get staggered. How's your poise looking? Do you have enough to actually reuse this a bunch of times? I don't think so. Really don't think so. Okay, that's fine. We do this. Your clash may not work. That's probably alright. I don't think anyone's got much better clash here. Yeah, no, okay. We'll roll with this then. We're going to bleed you to death. And you're going to like it. Okay, 10 bleed now, so you're definitely fine on bleed count. We keep on inflicting more bleed. We keep on gaining more poise. Definitely one of, like, the best bosses you could get for the sake of this build, because he just kind of stands around most of the time. Oh, we actually almost won that. Oh, we actually did win that, huh? I like how I was like, oh, huh, we almost won this. And I proceeded to not think about the possibility of us just straight up winning it. Okay, you're close to max bleed, though. And you do stagger Yisung here. I actually, oh, that's right. I do want to see someone die this run. Because there's a new death animation, supposedly. Okay, you're gonna get grabbed, that's fine. We can't re-clash this one, so we're gonna have everyone go for that, I think. Ooh, we don't have any good bleed counts right now. That's unfortunate, I think. Well, we gotta make the most of it while we can, then. Alright, this will be fine. You're not being attacked, are you? No, okay. You're actually going, like, entirely for Merso and a little bit on Rodion this turn, so that should be good. Deep Cuts doesn't do any, you know, actual bleed stuff, but that's fine. Only we had Snag Harpoon. Snag Harpoon would have been so good for our bleed potency on this guy. Luckily, you're, gonna bleed to death anyways, it looks like. You've just got barely enough. Yep. You've got just enough count. Actually, you've got a little bit more count, actually. Wait, you're not losing bleed count. Huh? Maybe he wasn't having attention. Well, there you go. You're not getting the chance to grab Merso. Now, don't get me wrong. You did a lot of damage to Star Sang, but, no luck there. Okay, Envy or Burn, inflicts additional burn. Carmilla's the obvious option here, I feel like. It's just more damage for us. Because Burn doesn't help, Tremor doesn't help. Yeah, Carmilla it is. We have 400 costs, so we can see what we can purchase here. Might want to heal up Star Sang so he doesn't die. We don't really want one of the focus units to die right now. Nothing good here. You get another skill 2 because your skill 2 is really good. We're gonna specifically heal up you just because I don't want you to die. And we keep our 300 and carry on. I don't like this guy. Just because he likes to kill people. Oh boy. You've got a 95% chance of success, Rodion. Don't do this to me. Okay, thank you. Unfortunately, this is a new gift we don't particularly want because it's sinking support. In case you can't tell, we're not really running a sinking team. Oh, this just doubles the bleed we inflict. You know what? If you say so. Okay, we gotta rely on you again. Okay, we're good, we're good. Smoke and Mars attained. But twice as much bleed with skills, and enemies with bleed lose 2 speed next turn, which is really good for the sake of getting a lot of synergy with Hook Lou's bleed count from his skill 2. Skill 2, right? Yeah, skill 2. And now we got a blunt fight. So we're not getting bad eel gifts, we're getting some pretty good stuff, all things considered. Okay. We should land a illusion here, I think. I don't like this. We could Legger Domain 2. We don't have a lot of Gluttony. This doesn't even, like, win the clash necessarily. God. We're not doing great against these guys, it would seem. We can ADD. That's also a mass attack, yeah. I like this as, like a choice. Yeah, okay. You guys defend, we go for more Gloom here. Sure. We need to use a couple egos here, a couple Gloom mass attacks, a single Gloom single target, because I think if I uptide, if I uptide it would be more AoE, right? It becomes 3 target at uptide 3 for, or it's been 4 for Gregor's ADD, I think? I guess don't quote me on it. Something like that, though, probably. It might be one where, is it only the corrosion that gains mass attack, like, at uptide 4 or something? It might be something weird like that. I know it gains more shock, or more, spark discharge, or static discharge, whatever it's called. I really should know it. It's one of my favorite status effects in the game, and I do not remember the name. Spark discharge, yeah, it is spark discharge. Don't know everything static discharge. Who can say? Hopeless, you just dodge then and we just kill you with everyone else. Resolution, we sure will reach the resolution. The resolution is this thing's dying here. Yeah, look at that resolution. Look at that resolve. Hopefully our ego resources are still fine. Because we got perversion super early on, we've kind of been building up more resources than normal, so we've been in a good spot, I think. Oh. Absolutely, I haven't put off any assignments. I'm actually, like, not putting off any assignments now, because I've only got, you know, one more day of class. I mean, by the time this video goes up, actually, I'll be basically done with college for the semester, so that's pretty chill. Okay, you're not doing great again. You can Roseate Desire, though, for the joke, because they're weak to it. And you can, like, Sun Shower for the joke. I think that's pretty cool. We're just going for weaknesses here. I'm fairly decent at, you know, conserving my ego resources, like, in Mirror Dungeon 2 hard, I think. Usually I don't run out. Sometimes I do, I think. Sometimes that's just how it goes, though. Also, I need to tell if I'm going insane or not. Gaming. Okay, I'm not going insane. It's the little shadow effect when an ego ends. Yeah, I was hearing that, and I like wasn't questioning it, and I was like, I am hearing like an actual change, right? And yeah, the little like sound effect that plays after you like un-ego, probably similar to sound effect that plays when you get, like, killed and you lose your ego. Or you lose your identity. Here's the final shop, though. Let's see, what do we get? Tomorrow's Fortune and Glimpse of Flames are really nice stuff for us to get right now, clearly. We give you another skill 3. I didn't mean to choose only one person, but there's only one person who needs it, so you know it works well enough. And then we're just gonna add, like... You. And you, because you're poised units. I don't think I got, like, good passives for us or anything. Oh, this is gonna be Chromer, isn't it? That'll be fun. Is it time to lament? I guess it can be my From Empties, right? It's Chromer, though.
Okay.
Love to see it. Fun fight. Fun fight ahead. Can we outbleed you? That is the question. Okay, we do have a very interesting source of bleed count. Yeah, there we go. Bleed count +1 from maggots. That's gonna be the strat, I think. But in all reality, we let you get hit. You're gonna inflict a bunch of nails. That's fine. You can take it. What's she gonna do? Bleed you to death? Okay, you can't spend that. Yeah, you need just weighty bash, it would seem. No, we need to build up our poise. That needs to be our focus right now. We need to build up our poise. And so we're going to lose at this clash, it seems. This is on use game poise count, so that's fine. Is this good? Is there any other egos or something I want to use for the sake of the bit? I mean, I do kind of like the idea of just going for the Liger Domain for the joke. This is struggling, though. Yeah, and the Awakening one does not inflict maggots, unfortunately. What if we do this and we redirect it? Who would redirect? Who's not doing much this turn? You want to, like, use Hex Nail. Sure. That'll work, I think. Okay, you gain your poise from this. That's the important thing. You take some hits. You resist the Pierce, though, so this isn't, like, too bad. And you're getting a stupid amount of offense level up and stuff next turn, which is fun. Unfortunately, because of this clash, you're going to run out your poise, your bleed immediately, if that's how it goes. We're going to inflict some curse on you, though, which is something. If only we had nails. I should have had this up died. That would have been good. Or thread spin. Kind of don't like the sound effect when you on ego. That's weird. I don't like it. Okay, here we go. Enjoy your maggots. Now you're just gonna gain. Maggots is just the worst nails, and we love it. Okay, you get hit a bunch more. She's out of her bleed, unfortunately. Gaze on target for next turn. Who would we gaze into? Probably you. Slander continues. Excellent. You need to win a clash, don't you? Not gonna happen, it seems. Oh, you're not winning any clashes? You're not... I mean, you're being targeted, right? Yeah, okay. You actually could win a clash. That's kind of good to know. When you deal SP damage, it's a little rude. You can do something like this. And gaze and target next turn. Do we let Hooklu take it? I don't think so. I think we should just let you take it. Yeah, just Sky Clear and cut it. That'll win the clash. That's good. Going first for, you know, the bleed. You don't have enough charge because you failed. That's right. We needed opportunities to slash this evade. We need it to go away. Come again another day, you know? Okay, we did not win that clash, unfortunately. It said otherwise, but it lied, it seems. I mean, it wasn't guaranteed or anything. I don't know why I'm acting like, you know, the game lied to me. Okay, there's the bleed count we've been looking for, though. We double tails on that because of Hex Nail. And we failed to miss all of our other attacks. Okay, we hit Demolish at least. That's good at least. And you've got a fair bit of bleed. We can work off of this. And I mean, we do kind of want you dead. So like, what if we just don't redirect? I mean, we're gonna have to redirect something, so we'll redirect like the deep thrust or something. That's probably the weakest of them. Like we go in first, we just go all out on you. Anyone win this clash? I mean, you can take it. Oh no, not you. You can take it. Yeah, you're the tank. And you know, if you die, yeah, so be it. We'll get to see the funny animation if you die. We're probably gonna get you staggered though. Yeah. Which means the bleed's not really gonna matter too much, so we're just gonna focus on maintaining poise for the time being. That's gonna be our goal. You do just die this turn though, huh? Yeah, we do a little bit of damage. Okay, final phase it is then. What do we bleed? Do we bleed the Maw? Does the Maw even attack enough to warrant that? Like, I'd assume, like, arms would be a great thing for bleed, but, like, I don't really know. They die. But they've got a lot of coins. We focus one at a time, like, go right arm first, probably, and, like, left arm semi-ignore, clash it, potentially. Oh, if only you had more Oh no, it's not turn 3. The last turn is turn 3. That's unfortunate. Well, you need to win a clash. Okay, you clash this one because you got decent chances and you need your sanity up. You also kind of need some sanity. Actually, we can just fluid stack, yeah. We'll go for it. We'll clash left arm with this so it hits everything. Cool. Okay, Snag Harpoon. If we can stack some bleed, we can't really stack some bleed. We go for Sever Knot, then save the Snag Harpoon because you kind of need some poise potency. A multiplying desire, a fruit, sin, holy mother, I'm infected, you have invaded and recreated me. Goes so hard. You clash here, I guess. You'll lose the clash. Yeah. You want to counter it then? That's not great either. That's really not great either. You want to, like, ADD it then? Get some healing out? Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? That's the moral of the story, I think. Kind of, like, vaguely know what I'm doing in this run. I mean, I know what I'm doing this run, but, like, this fight, like, I'm kind of messing around a little bit. It's also partially because I do want someone dead. That's something you need to keep in mind. Oh, we sure did stagger that arm already, so we actually did not need the ADD. Okay, we got the passive off, though. Just get some passive healing going whenever Heathcliff gets hit. That's pretty good. You also crit with the ADD. That's good. Oh, yeah, listen up, my broken child. Let's lament. The life, the death, the good, the bad, the never-ending curse. We can't control, release, betray, control. Wait, can you keep on attacking the arms after you break them? Oh, I forgot about that. For some reason I thought they'd be broken, I just couldn't attack it. Okay, we are going to bully this right arm then. And I mean bully it. So we can Snag Harpoon, gain a bunch of poison, you excellent. We could clash. You can take that. You'll get healed a little bit if you get hit, you know. That's pretty good. 6+ speed. And you do have 6+ speed, more damage based on targets missing HP. Okay, so you're just going to gain 50% more damage on this because targets missing all their HP. Seems pretty good. We don't even need to bother with the Maw at this rate, I don't think. The ambush, guaranteed poise, or guaranteed crit, I mean. That's good. That means a bunch of bleed count, too. Not that it really matters, but, like, it'll be good for, like, Snag Harpoon, get even more bleed going on this guy. On this arm, I suppose. We're just bleeding out your arm. Are you low enough to trigger the event yet? I don't know what HP threshold you're to trigger the event, but I assume you're low enough to trigger it. I think it's like 250 or something. I feel like I was looking it up the other day. Yeah. Who'll be able to seize that opportunity? You won't fail this. Okay, good job. You actually didn't fail it. Okay, we're just gonna keep on going for the right arm because I think we do just win. In fact, like I almost said I think, but like it's guaranteed. We're set. Yeah, pretty simple Chroma fight. Didn't need that much ego spam. We did a little bit of ego spam, but it wasn't really like it was required, I don't think. We would have been fine without it. Oh, there was the 5-point of relentless stabbing, so we did get to see it there. And it killed her. Nice. Very good stuff indeed. Yeah, fun unit. Fun unit. You can get the poise working. Doesn't have a lot of poise gain for, you know, Yusong. And neither Heathcliff too. Heathcliff's more so bleed, but uses the poise as like a method to inflict more bleed, I'd say. Bear did a lot of damage because it's Pirate Gregor, makes sense. And give me my levels. Earthmere Dungeon 2 hard I've done, you know, since I've actually completed the Battle Pass, so it's going to be a lot of boxes, and it'll be nice to see. Yeah, my 750 lunacy, that of course. And look at the number go up. You can always skip this, but like there's never a need to, you know? You can just see the number go big. And it's super satisfying. Ooh, ooh. One more. Ooh. One more. Nice. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, and I leveled up from that, so I'm level 76 now. Oh! Which is a multiple of 3, or a multiple of 3 plus 70 plus 3, effectively. Which means I finally got my max and Kevlin increased to 142. Look at that, guys. How beneficial. What a big difference that makes. Okay, I gave you my 72 boxes. It's been a while since I've cleaned my 72 boxes. Feels good, though. Because I need all those boxes. Oh. Oh, there's been a patch? Question mark? Oh. That's cool. Have they posted about this on their Twitter? What have they fixed? What did they mess up this time? They have not posted about it. Alright, who knows what that was? Oh, no, it's here. Enter a certain cutscene on a specific section did not display dialogue text. Issue were in skill training phase. Image or resource did not load properly. Huh. I wonder if this is saying, like, certain circumstances don't display the dialogue texts? Do you think there's something special if you go into the Canto 5 dungeon with these units? Could be funny. Oh, yeah. The episode's basically over, but let's just quickly, like, oh, we need to... I made a mistake. Wait a second. The episode's basically over, so, like, you can leave if you want. I'm just gonna take a look and see how the new animation looks when something dies. They need to have a non-default identity on, though. So, you know, sending in base data was the wrong move. I think I should have sent in Heathcliff for the joke. Like this, okay. We're gonna see how it looks. I would have sent in Queequeg, but Queequeg is too tanky for me to like it for this situation. Hey, you got this. It'll take a second for him to die, but not too long, really. The bull's strong. Okay. Let's see how it looks. I couldn't see there because of the bull, but it played the sound effect, so I think it did change into base Heathcliff for a second there, and then died. That's cool. Thank you for giving me my 2 modules back. It would have been really sad if you guys stole that from me for that pathetic performance. But anyways, yeah, fun new units. I like them a lot. You know, bleed, poise, stuff like that, pretty cool. I'm looking forward to Captain Ishmael, who's probably going to come out in like a month or something, because I think Mirror Dungeon 3 is next, and then like Christmas update, and then maybe in between, you know, the Christmas mid-chapter and like Reflection Relay 2, that's when we'll get Captain Ishmael. That's my predictions for now anyways. We'll find out, I guess, tomorrow, yeah. But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!